Hey guys, so just a quick intro here. We're here at the Lumi-Con convention and Jennifer is dressed up as always. So we'll see what we get ourselves into. My battery is low, but the convention is at the Sheraton, hopefully I'm saying it right, hotel in Tampa. Such beautiful weather.
It is nice.
There you go. Marketing for you guys. Oh, look. That's so pretty.
I like the pumpkin. Oh, look at that pumpkin.
Here's my website. Here's a link to my demo reel. I love to audition. That's a difference. Does anyone want to try another character? Who wants to try Ezra? Anyone? Any brave ladies out there?
It's got a little kick. It's got a little
Cool. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do something serious. And it's a weird thing because you now have these sort of, you're hearing the Japanese go, and it's like, okay, don't do that. Pull it in. And it's like, well, but he's yelling. It's like, yeah, but we're not going to do that. Timing. And I think that a lot of times timing plays a really important role, in, more so even in drama than comedy sometimes, because it's so much more subtle. You still have the director there to kind of guide you and all that, but yeah, it's a different thing. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, great question. Yes.
What's it like voicing voicing like a character like Shoma from Penguin Drum versus a character like Liza from Diabolic Lovers?
Oh my gosh, night and day. It's so this is a great example. This is a Penguin Drum was a show that was emotionally all over the place. It's like at one point they're having fun hanging out at the zoo, and then their sister collapsed on the ground, and the next shot they're in the hospital crying over her bed. And then another one they're having fun and laughing and eating ramen together, and then they're hearing on the news that their parents are terrorists and they've just bombed a building. It's like crazy. It's all over the place. There's all this color and all that. It's such a wild show. But that was a crazy, for me, that show was so fun. That's like the show that I like to do because the emotions are everywhere. And it's really, really, but just so you guys know, when you're doing voice acting, you really do, you want to get the full physicality. So if I start moving really weird, that's why.
Okay. All right, is it recording? Go.
Why? It's only natural to taste something that looks and smells so yummy. If it isn't little bitch, what am I going to do with you? I was thinking of something a little more thirst quenching.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jobs have that very commanding kind of thing that they can do, and I feel like maybe that's a challenge in and of itself because you want to stay interesting, but you don't want to oversell it maybe. But maybe the show calls for it. I don't know. It's a tough thing. But the narration is a lot more like what we were talking about, where those audiobook skills really come in handy. Because you're reading a full thing and it needs to sound exciting, but don't miss next week. So it's not that kind of thing where you need to be able to color it and vary it. I think it's kind of fun to do stuff like that because that is very similar to kind of what I did with Lighto, that vampire. I sort of gave it that kind of over-the-top narration sort of feel where he sees like this, but then he goes like this. So it's got this kind of thing that flutters back and forth. So there are elements of narration in some performances, but yeah, narration is got its own animal, and it's a lot more long-form sort of style, kind of newscaster.
Right.
Yeah, great question.
Oh my god, I need a taco. Ooh, ice cream. How cute, bubble tea earrings. And then Jennifer's planning to get this for Thanksgiving, y'all. And then look at these burritos. So funny. Snow cones. I love me some pretzels. Look at this. That's so cute.
Is that Morgana?
That's cool. Okay, so I just bought this and I'm gonna try it out. It was $3. The guy said it was like a chocolate crispy treat. Crispy treat. Yeah. And I just ate, so I got stuff in my teeth. This is just reeling along as it gets. It's like chocolate. Oh, it's cut up like a little pizza. Okay, first impression. I need some milk. There's a market right there.
For sessions, though, I usually listen to video game music in the car. Some of my favorite soundtracks, or if I know it's a Final Fantasy one, I'll listen to Final Fantasy music for sure. I'm a big fan of video game music that's out there, and all different incarnations. Pixel, chiptunes, to the super orchestral stuff. Love it for sure. More questions? Several cameras, no questions? Yes.
If you were a superhero, what would your superhero name be, and what would your superpower be?
If I was a superhero, Robbie and Max are so good at this question. If I was a superhero, I'd have the power of bats. It would be called Batman. Yes. I think that'll work. What I miss is, I would love to be able to stop time. That's it. And not even time travel, just to like stop and enjoy a moment for a while. I love hiking and going to beautiful places as much as I can. I'd love to just be able to stay there for a really long time. So I'd be called Stop Time Man.
Rayman.
What?
Rayman.
Rayman.
That's already taken.
That's already taken. And I wouldn't want my arms and legs to be invisible. I don't think that's very useful. So yeah, Stop Time Man will be fine.
The world.
The world. Yeah,
yes.
That would be really cool.
So if you could be any class in a Final Fantasy game, what would you main as?
I like it'd be fun are the gambling ones. I'm from Las Vegas, and I think it'd be cool to do the gambling ones from like 10 to. I love it when there's some attacks in those games, like in 5, where you just throw Gil, and that's your damage points. I think that'd be really, really fun. I love, and those costumes are always so cool with like a roulette hat or stuff like that. I think I'd want to represent my hometown for sure.
You mentioned hiking and traveling though. With you working though, do you get to travel a lot and do a lot of hiking with traveling?
I don't get to. I get to travel a lot for cons, that's for sure, but never any time or place to hike, unfortunately. The one time we were able to was New Zealand, because we were gone out for 2 weeks. So that was we did a lot of outdoor stuff, but not a lot of time. I just came back from Scotland, where I proposed to my fiancée Julia. And we went up. They have these mountains in Scotland called Munros, and that's what we climbed up one of those while we were out there. And it was so freaking windy. I have a picture on my Instagram. Yes?
If Matt asked you, would you go on Critical Role?
Of course.
Yeah,
In
I'm
a heartbeat, yes. Oh yeah, I'd love
Putting
to.
bugs in their ears.
I don't think he does very many guests all the time. Like
Not a lot,
Not
but-
a lot, yeah. I think I have to be a little more popular before I
I
get
bet you guys could hook up with your schedules though.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, that'd be great. I always keep Thursday nights open just in case.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like Max or Robbie more? Oh my god.
I want to record this.
I don't like either of them. They're both so different. Max, Robbie's the guy, Robbie's a bro. And so he's the guy that you would go and do stuff, like bro stuff. Robbie's the one you'd go on hikes with or like go beat up some people with, or, go to the gym with. Although Max and Robbie work out all the time now. And Max is the sit down and chill guy. So he's the one who you'd talk about your feelings with, or sit down and play a video game with. So they're both totally different in that kind of respect. So yeah, I love them both. They're great. It's amazing that we found each other. Honestly, it's crazy.
So basically, Max is your therapist.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotta ask, because this is kind of like my favorite thing that I know you work on. What's your experience in like Fire Emblem games?
Fire Emblem. Freaking love Fire Emblem. When I was a kid, I played Smash Melee, and Roy was my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Dr. Mario were my two mains, and it's so rare that you get to voice someone that you played as a kid in this industry. You're always voicing new characters or taking over the reins from somebody else. But Roy, the fact that he was unvoiced in English for so long, they happened to come out with this mobile game. They happened to need a voice for him. I didn't audition for it. I auditioned for Alphonse and got that part. And they said, while you're here, why don't you give Roy a try? And that was like such a surprise and like a what the heck? And I had only 15 minutes to record and come up with a voice. That was crazy. So I didn't think like, even after we recorded, it was like, a good 8 months before the game came out. I was thinking, oh, they probably ended up with somebody else because they just gave me a shot. But the fact that they used me is nuts. I'm still not over it at all. So yeah, being able to be Roy and Alphonse, two lords in less than an hour was nuts. And I remember when they were explaining Fire Emblem Heroes, the only game Nintendo had was Pokemon Go at the time, and that Super Mario terrible game. We just were trying to get our heads around it. I was like, what is this? Are people going to play this game? Does this make sense? I think Nintendo was kind of iffy about whether it would be a success at all, and so I'm so glad to see that it's been out for 2 years, right?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
still going really strong, stronger than ever. It's nuts that they're able to make it balanced and fun and still give you reasons to come back. I recently got into it again, and they now have, because I played it day one, I love now that they have the tutorial stuff and they have all these extra features that weren't around, so they're always improving on that game. And you can wear hats, which
Yes, you can.
It's really cool.
Quite a few.
Well, which one would be your favorite Fire Emblem then?
I've only played 6 and 7, the Roy and the Ellawood ones. I played 7 when I was a kid because it was Game Boy, and that's all I had. And then I played Binding Blade. Once I got Roy, I was like, wow, find out what this boy is all about. Because when I played Melee back in the day, there's no way to play Binding Blade. There was
They
no
didn't have
translation.
emulators back then, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, there were emulators, but it was really hard to find, and I don't even think they had the translation. I would have had to play in Japanese. So yeah, now I've played both of those, but I haven't played the newer ones.
So nothing Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance or anything?
I haven't played. I'm in Echoes. I've played Fernand, but I haven't played it. Yeah, it's so busy, you guys. It's such a hard. The backlog is really real. What did I just? I just beat Hollow Knight 2 days ago. Now I'm like, okay, good. That was 40 hours. Surprisingly huge game for an indie studio. Next, I think I have to play Fallout 76. I got to. Even though it's online, I don't really like it, but you don't have to talk to people, so it's a little better. Yes?
You could take over any role from anywhere. What role would you like to take over from anybody?
What role would I take over? I mean, I grew up doing the Mario voices. That'd be really fun to play Mario and Luigi and Waluigi and everybody, and that would be great. But Charles Martinet, he's one of my idols for sure. If he ever retires, maybe he won't. He'll live forever. I hope he does. It would be fun to audition for those ones. That'd be cool. Yes.
Two.
Oh, but that has been voiced.
That has not been voiced.
Like,
Has
stuff
nothing.
before they started doing voice acting games, like maybe like Super Nintendo era.
Oh, like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I was gonna say for that, Cells at Work is really cool. I'd love to audition for White Blood Cell. I think that'd be fun. Old stuff. You know what? I was a huge Advance Wars fan when I was a kid, and I made up voices for all those characters back in the day. I'd love to play Olaf, the big Russian guy. That'd be really fun. If they ever bring Advance Wars back, which I guess they never will, but that was such a fun game back in the day. I would love to audition for Advance Wars, be Andy or someone like that. That'd be really cool. Yes, of course. And that one, you got it. So I'll do 2 for 50. I'll do 2 for 50. I'll give you $10 off. What's your name? Jennifer. You got it. Spelled the normal style. Jennifer.
I had a question because some people still spell it
Right, maybe with the G.
Yeah, because this is what gadgets
There you are, Jennifer. Do you have a spring Alphonse in your squad?
Not yet. For sure.
Do you want to do a selfie?
She came.
Oh, you already have a camera?
My hands are full. Eventually. You want to take a pic for me and sign it.
Thank you so much for coming and standing in line. Cheers. See you around.
Alright guys, so that concludes our day at Lumi-Con. I hope you guys enjoyed. So we met several voice actors. The first one was Blake Sheppard, and then the second one was, what was the name of the second? Ray Charles?
Ray Chase.
Ray Chase. So it was really interesting. So I just hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.